It's that time of the year again, the time where I make my usual scary top 10. Last year it was all about creepy characters in Zelda games. Well, this year it's all about Nintendo's main mascot, Mario. Yup, the Mario universe seems fun and happy all the time, but trust me, there are some scary things happening in the Mushroom Kingdom. I'm Nicobbq, and here is my top 10 scariest Mario enemies. Chain chomps are common enemies in the Mario universe. Sometimes they are small, sometimes they are big, but usually they are chained to a pole or something, so it's no biggie, they're not really scary. Well, in Yoshi's Island, there's a new variety of chain chomp. And by that I mean the giant ones running at you, clapping their teeth, ready to tear you apart. I mean, bro, I'm just trying to save this baby over here. Give me a break. Why are you trying to eat me like that? And they don't only come after you, sometimes they freaking jump out of the background to try to eat you from up above. Now that's kind of aggressive, don't you think? I love Super Mario World, such good memories, but not everything is bright and good. In World 2, you end up in the first ever underwater level of the game and are greeted with a couple of Cheep and fish. Not a problem. That is until you meet this guy over there. Yeah, this guy, you! Rip Van Fish. Yeah, that's his name according to the game's credits. Anyway, this little fish is sleeping, and if you move too close to him, well, he wakes up and expects to have a delicious breakfast. Yes, I mean you. I was scared of this enemy when I was a kid, but then again I was 5, so that's my excuse. Okay, you know what? It's still a scary enemy. Super Mario Bros. 3 is one of my favorite Mario games, and at first it may seem like there's nothing really scary in it. But think again. In World 3, there's one stage in which the platforms move up and down, sometimes being underwater and sometimes being above water. So you can either decide to swim or stay out of the water. But then again, Mario can swim in the water, so who cares if you stay in it? Well, this guy over there, he does. The boss bass Cheep is swimming left and right and jumps out of the water only to eat you. This fish is so annoying to avoid. It's scary, man. It's an insta-kill. If he gets you, he eats you. That's it. GG. There's also a version of that fish in Super Mario 64 DS. And you know what? He does the same thing if you approach him. He eats you. Yoshi's Island is full of enemies, some threatening and others not so threatening. The final boss is Baby Bowser, which doesn't sound threatening at all. I mean, he's kind of easy to beat, you just have to time your ground pounds and that's it, you beat him, good job. Wait, what's going on? Well, using Kamet's magic, Baby Bowser turns into the biggest version of Bowser ever made in a Mario game. Now this one is scary. To defeat him, you have to throw eggs in its direction, but don't miss too much, because if he manages to get to you, well, he crushes you along with the entire stage. As I mentioned before, I like Super Mario 3, and few enemies are scary. However, one of the scariest enemy is not even a member of King Koopa's army. I'm talking about the sun? Yup, in Mario 3, even the sun wants you dead. Look at this face, okay? Now that is some pissed off sun. What did Mario do wrong? Like, did he put too many sun lotion? What can piss off the sun so much to make him that angry? That's the only time I've seen such a scary sun. Oh no, you know what? Scratch that. That sun was the most scary sun I've ever seen. The boos have always been an important part of the Mario series, being present in almost every Mario games, and being responsible for some of the trickiest and most annoying levels ever. And I mean the ghost houses. But the boos aren't really dangerous by themselves. I mean, if you look at them, they close their eyes and they stop moving. That's not very scary. The scariest part is their leader, King Boo. Why is King Boo so scary? Well, first of all, look at him! Now that's scary, okay? And second of all, well, he is the first enemy that actually managed to capture Mario and force someone else to rescue him. Knowing that an enemy can capture the almighty Mario, now that is some scary stuff. Now, you are probably expecting this one. In Mario 64, there is one world called Big Boo's Hunt. This stage is a 3-story mansion located in a small cage outside of the castle. The stage in itself is kinda creepy. I mean, you get attacked by books with giant pointy teeth in the library, giant eyes are looking at you, and in the basement there's a merry-go-round spitting fire while playing some sort of creepy song. But the scariest enemy comes from this room. At first, it seems like an empty room without anything interesting. Oh, hey, a piano! Well, ladies and gentlemen, I will use this piano to play the Super Mario... Oh my god! What is that? Super Mario 2 is such a weird game compared to the other Mario games. But then, it's kinda expected when you know that at first it's not even a Mario game. Well, this game borrowed some elements from the Zelda series, having locked doors and forcing you to find keys to unlock them. One of the things you never saw in Zelda, however, is this! Those mask-like creatures are named Phanto, and they are the protectors of the keys, I guess? Because if you try to snag a key, well, they come after you, and they won't let you go. You better drop that key, because if you're not dropping that key, well, they be following you forever and ever. Now that's scary. Dire Ducks from Mario 64. Such a relaxing stage. Listen to the relaxing music. Nothing can go wrong here. Let's swim in the ocean and enjoy life. Oh hey, a sunken boat. Let's go check it out, shall we? What is that? What is that? Oh my god! If you think basic Mario enemies, you either think Goombas or Koopas, but these two enemies are not very scary. They cannot make the list, obviously. Well, actually, you know what? The Goomba may be the scariest thing that came out of the Mario universe. Oh, you don't believe me? Well, that's just because you're not looking at the correct Goombas. Let me show you the Goombas from the Super Mario Bros. Movie. Now that's scary. Well, technically, everything about this movie is scary. I mean, Yoshi looks like a dinosaur from Jurassic Park, and Bowser is some sort of weird old blonde man. What were they thinking when they made that movie? How can you turn this into this? How is that even possible? That is without any doubt the scariest Mario enemy ever. Thanks for watching. If you want more scary things in Mario games, check out the latest episode of VG Mind Blows where I show you why Mario Galaxy 2 is satanic. Or you might always want to check out last year's Halloween video about Zelda and scary characters. It's up to you, you choose now. Click one or the other. Okay, bye.